for joining us on this lovely holiday occasion. We've got Dr. Vaughn Setyon here with us. He's brought some gifts with us too, some blessings that he's have here. We have Andrew on the drums back there. Thank you for joining us, Andrew. Always holding down that beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Vaughn Setyon.
Good evening, everybody. We're here with Clandestine Live. It's an honor to be here. We're here with the crew, and during this pandemic, and the world is at an edge. And at the same time, we're trying to talk about important elements in humanity, and what's driving the pandemic and all the healthcare issues that's out there. And we already know that the pandemic itself and the virus itself has emphasized the need for humans and humanity to come together to find solutions in healthcare and economic development. He has emphasized the need for governments to work together. He has emphasized the need for healthcare professionals to work together. And in a positive sense, he has put an exclamation point on what we should talk about. And so recently, the tipping point was published, which I wrote in essence to contain all the problems that we see today, especially in native country. And so native country meaning United States and Canada, and all the indigenous people that are suffering in healthcare and economic development. So in essence, if we start talking about the tipping point, I see the COVID-19 that is wreaking havoc across native country as a positive force for us to find solutions as soon as possible. He has shown that the certain system that natives are exposed to is not working to a great extent. So we're coming together as healthcare professionals, as economists, as physicians, as psychologists, to come together to not only talk about ideas but to implement solutions, and that's where we at today. We are working with Safe Harbor MD, with many physicians in the group who have partnered with us on Palliation Collaborative and Operations Peace Project for us to bring supplies to native country. As you can see at our podium here, that we have gowns and masks and respiratory equipment, for native country. And this is one of the nice gestures that Safe Harbor MD has provided with us to us. And we're trying to relay the information out there that there is solution out there, there is hope out there, and the tipping point covers all the past atrocities within native country, the current problems with native health, and the solutions that we actually have as governments, as tribal governments. I think it's time for tribal governments to come together to create this intertribal commerce, intertribal healthcare system to close the gap in healthcare. So Palliation Collaborative is a very unique team of healthcare experts, telehealth companies, healthcare professionals, medical supply and equipment, and so everything under the sun as far as healthcare goes, for us to bring that as a package to native country. And it's very unique in its scope, and it's something that should be embraced, and a platform that can be utilized for native country to see as far as a useful method for them to close the gap in healthcare. If we go into native country before the COVID-19, the healthcare was already in a sense where it was already suffering, but now COVID-19 has made it much worse. It has shown that native country was not ready for this pandemic, and so hospitals are suffering, medical supplies are lax, it's not available to many, ventilators and respirators are not available. So we're reaching out to Indian Health Service, we're reaching out to 638 hospitals, we're reaching out to all the private enterprises out there to let them know that we should stop the red tape and the bureaucracy and to embrace everyone's help. The regular process of procurement, should end because it is an emergency. I call it a national emergency. It also is an emergency at the native country level. At the same time, same thing is happening in Canada. So we're in talks with them. So in a sense that today is a accumulation of many things. We will talk about, obviously, healthcare. We'll talk about cannabis and pain management, chronic disease management. And it all ties in. If you look at it from the grander standpoint, you realize that we have reached the pinnacle where people with the hearts in the right place have come together to help the needy, have come together to help the underserved. And those people who are underserved and have been seeing pain and suffering on tribal lands, they should see this as a positive thing. They should see that the hope has come, and we want to materialize the hope into reality. And many people feel that the solutions are not there because they haven't seen it. But in reality, the solution has been waiting at the gate. It's just a matter of embracing it. We have the solutions for telehealth, for example, to help Native American hospitals to utilize for them to make sure the contagion doesn't continue. We have methods of providing physician services on the reservation, as well as urban Native American communities here. So the time for us to talk about the uncomfortable things has come. And so one of the things is for us to come together as one. And many people have difficulty talking about Native health, how it should be fixed. And most of the time, the federal government has been the entity that has been directing healthcare. Obviously, the last 60 years hasn't been working. So we're trying to close that gap. We're trying to make sure that the Native American community understands that there is a solution out there. It requires some change, and I think that COVID-19 again, which leads me back to the tipping point publication, that COVID-19 has really forced many organizations to rethink the way they do business. It has forced physicians to rethink the way they approach healthcare. Obviously, as we speak, the pressure of COVID-19 is changing technology, is changing the way people behave and how they interact from a negative standpoint as well as to the positive. And at the same time, us being here with Clandestine, which has been relaying healthcare reform and information out there for so many years, they're the force behind this change. And sometimes just one person can lead a positive change if they frame it the right way. And I think that having a group of people coming together as one can be a greater force behind this change. Now, in the tipping point, I talk about also the Native American atrocities in the past and how it continues. Obviously, the COVID-19 is not one of the problems. We have Native American missing and murdered women that nobody talks about really. We talk about forced sterilizations that are happening now in Canada. And then at the same time, I talk about the issues that we have seen through IHS and the chronic problems that continue. So we have been reaching out to IHS leadership for them to understand the issues, that we know what the issues are, the chronic failures. At the same time, for us to work in unison to find a solution. At the same time, to implement that solution as soon as possible. There is absolutely no reason for the Navajo Nation to suffer more than it has, because we do have the solutions for them. We do have the supplies. We do have the telehealth platform for the Navajo Nation to utilize for their patients and their people. So we need to show this to Native countries so that way the elders and the children and everybody else to have less of a fear and more of the idea it's time for us to embrace it. What are those solutions that people talk of? So that's where we are today. And so these items right here that you see, it's going to go to the Navajo Nation, and more is coming. We have access to N95 masks. We have access to supplies that we want to deliver across native country. I just should embrace this opportunity because we are going to close the gap in healthcare, and so it's just a matter of trying to work together. Now, as far as for the 638s in urban and Native American communities, we also are here to kind of work together. We have the physicians that are willing to even work with the 638s here in Phoenix and elsewhere. At the same time, we want to make sure that the veterans are also feeling the positive end of things. We know that the veterans have exposure to the VA, but at the same time, it is still an issue at the VA side. And so, veteran or not, the physician group that we have that spans across the nation, the cardiologists and the family medicine and the nephrology physicians, all are here to help. And so I think that, again, the COVID-19 was the tipping point. And so the tipping point is available in the academia website, and so which we can relay the information to you at the end of this conversation. But I've been exposed to Native country for at least half a decade, and I've seen the suffering, and I've seen what has been missing there. And unfortunately, with the COVID-19, it has escalated to a point of huge fear, hopelessness, and but at the same time, we have been trying with Clandestine, with Palliation Collaborative, with Operations Peace Project. We've been trying to work together to keep hope lit and to let people know that we are fighting for the natives, we are fighting for the underserved. And at the same time, we want to make sure that the time would come that we'll have our first Native American children's hospital in the United States on sovereign lands. We're here to embrace and to empower sovereignty. We want to make sure that sovereignty is intact. We want to make sure that the federal government upholds their promise to protect the Native Americans. And obviously, with the stimulus package that has been infused in the economy, the Native Americans were at the tail end of things. As you see, collaborative individuals were here as comrades. We come in peace. We kind of want to make sure that there is no reservation, there is no red tape, and there is no bureaucracy. The red tape and bureaucracy has been the biggest issues that have been keeping Native country from reaping the rewards of proper health care. We already know that technology is out there. We already know that the technological innovations has been helping other communities for a very long time. But Native country has been unable to embrace this technology because of red tape and bureaucracy. There's absolutely no need. There's absolutely no need for the elders to suffer because of politics. And I'm sure that everybody agrees on this perspective. And so we're here to empower all. And we are going to continue doing these kind of podcasts throughout the days, throughout the months, to let the public know that they can reach out to us. The tribal governments can reach out to us because we do have access to medical supplies and protective equipment. For those heroes out there, they're at the front lines of healthcare. We do want to thank the nurses and the practitioners and the physicians out there, the surgeons who have everybody has hands on deck, who are fighting this virus. There are issues as far as how people think. Some people say, stay home. Some people say we should have the herd immunity going on. We should go on the streets. We should use reason, logic, and rationality in what we do. Please understand this is a serious issue. At the same time, practice the social distancing if we could, and then make sure that we explain this to the children so that way they don't have any fear, but actually understand why things are happening. It's very important for us to have our children in our minds when we go through this problem, because we want to teach them how to reason and how to use rationality during these difficult times. And we also want to embrace the opportunity for the Native Americans to work together and to come together as one and to create a strong Native American economy, strong Native American intertribal commerce and healthcare. So I want to thank you for your time, and I'm here for any questions that Clandestine Live would have. But at the same time, it's a huge honor for me to be here because as a non-native, I'm very blessed to be here, and an honor to be in front of many of the viewers that are watching. Thank you.